Hey guys, it's Julie. I'm here to do a quick little video for you on how to install the exposed zipper in the hoodie. So, your pattern says iron your fusible interfacing onto your right shoulder seam and the right front bodice seam also, and then it wants you to take your pattern piece and trace your pattern marker onto your interfacing. So that's where we are. I decided to serge my edge. It's knit, so you don't have to, but I just like the clean finish look, so I did. So the next step says to use a long straight stitch and straight stitch over this line. Okay, so that's what we're going to do on both sides. Okay, so there you see it on both sides, and that's what it looks like on the back. So the next step says to clip a 45-degree angle at this. So we're going to do a quick 45-degree angle. Do not cut through your stitches, but as close to them as you can. See? Alright. The next step says to fold the zipper opening towards the wrong side of the fabric and iron. So I'm going to take it to my ironing board really quick. You're going to take this piece and fold it over at the stitch line and iron it. You're going to do that to both pieces. Okay, so now this is what the right side looks like, and this is what the back side looks like on both pieces. So now you're going to place them right sides together. So right side and right side, and you're going to pin at the seam that is not been sewn yet. So the bottom half of your zipper opening. So this is what you have now. Let's see. And you're going to sew from this stitch line down to the bottom with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Your stitch line will not come all the way out here, okay? Had a bit of an issue. Let's start from the other side. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you see how my stitch line doesn't go all the way to the end? It's not supposed to. So now we're going to press this seam open. Okay, so now we're going to work from the right side of the fabric. So lay this down on your work surface. You're going to see this little, your stitch mark here. That's from your tack down on this, or your basting stitch here. So this here, you're going to take your zipper tooth and this is your zipper fabric, your zipper. So you're going to go right sides to right sides, and you're going to place this piece right below this line and stitch in place, or and pin in place. Make sure it's centered along your line. You're just going to stitch in, or I keep saying stitch, you're going to pin in place. So now it looks like this. You're working with the right side of your fabric. You're going to now flip it over to the wrong side of your fabric. And you see your stitch line where it was before for your basting stitches right there? There you're going to stitch over that same line, but only go the length of your zipper teeth. So don't go past this here when you're sewing it down. So I kind of did. This is what you don't want because it's not going to flip correctly. So I'm going to take those out. Okay, so my camera fell. So let's jump right back in. So I took those stitches out. I realigned my zipper teeth and I put it back on my piece. So now I'm going to take it back to my machine, stitch over this line, and attempt to only go over just those zipper teeth. And hope my camera does not fall again. If you feel, you can feel where the zipper teeth are through your fabric, so that might help a little bit. Okay, that's much better. Kind of wonky, but there you can see where I just went over the zipper teeth. So now remove your pins. And we are going to now flip the zipper backwards and put it right sides facing up. So now you've got that nice square bottom, and your pieces are going to line up onto the sides of the zipper teeth. So now I used some wash away Wonder Tape, and I just put it down the side of my zipper opening. You can use pins. I've seen some people use glue. It's whatever works best for you to keep this in place so that it doesn't move. I found this very useful. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So now that you have it, you're going to take this and you're going to line it up next to your zipper so that it's even on both sides. It should lay completely flat over your zipper. Okay. So this is what it should look like now. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take, whichever piece you want to work with, but it's going to fold back this way, and it's going to expose those stitches you sewed at the very beginning. You are going to stitch right over that same seam down to the very bottom on both sides. Don't go through your other side of your fabric. You want to make sure that that's pulled away. Okay, so now that that side's done, you're going to open it back up and you're going to do that on the other side. Okay? I'm taking a video, be quiet. Okay, and then when you open it up, give it a quick iron. And there is your finished exposed zipper. So the next step is to make sure that you tack the zipper in place. If your zipper's longer like mine is, just unzip it first and tack it in place and then continue on with the steps. I hope this video helped you guys.